Mahirap ang bayanihan if you, kapag iniisip mo siya as something that you must do.
It's how we actors are taught. You have to give.
Yung pinakamahirap sa pagtutulungan, yung bang unconditional and pure.
Kung wala kang reflex ang pagtulong mo, it is a lista of your tulong eh.
Ahay, ahahay, saan ka pwedeng bumili ng pisong sukat, asin, isang stick ng sigarilyo, isang piraso ng papel, isang kilo ng simento, isang gatang ng bigas. Dito lang sa Pilipinas, only in the Philippines. Ahay! Ahay!
Isa akong improv actor with spit.
Ako ay isang taong taga-teatro, pero gumagawa rin ng pelikula at telebisyon.
Artist na dancer sa Pilipinas.
Isa pong theater practitioner.
Bayanihan is to carry something on your shoulders, to carry the burden with somebody. Bigat yun at walang iwala. Kasi balance syempre pag inako mo yun, akuhin mo hanggang sa makarating ka kung saan mo sinabi na pupunta kayo.
When you do a play, bihira kang makakita or makarinig ng intriga sa teatro. Bihira kang makarinig ng nagsisiraan when you're doing a play. Most of the time, they help each other.
You don't help a person because they deserve help. You help a person because it makes you a better person and it makes the society a better place. Kahit corny, naniniwala ako sa mga pay it forward.
Parang may baso na malapit na siyang mahulog. Alam mo, mahuhulog na siya. Sinabi ng isip mo, saluhin. Pero hindi sumunod yung katawan mo. Ibig sabihin, kung ang pagtulong ay sabay ang katawan at isipan, pag hindi nagsabay yun, hindi yun pagtulong. Paglista na tumulong ako.
When you're unconscious, when you're in the zone, that's when magic happens. Ang improv improvised. On one hand, hindi mo talaga pwedeng i-rehearse.
Magkababata ang mga iyan. Matagal na magkakilala. Kalaro ang isa't isa. Primarily, the reason why I loved the acting per se, because I get to learn about people's psyche, psychological background.
I thought that there wasn't any more one standard for beauty in dance, and that beauty was measured only by a real commitment to the dance.
Kitang-kita sa katawan kung yung isang dancer, bukas yung puso niya. Dance is physics momentum, inertia, energy.
Ang sining ng pagganap ay paghubad ng pagkatao.
Talagang mapalad ako na yung family ko talagang creative yung background. Yung tatay ko, in college, lumalabas siya sa mga play. And he was also a writer. He wrote plays. Sa nanay ko naman, talagang writer siya. Nakapag-aral ako sa isang school na yung naging school director namin, si Paul Dumol, na nagsulat ng Paglilitis ni Mang Serapio. I'm very lucky in those circumstances.
Reggae, Dave, Eric, and Taxi. Okay, what do you do in all?
Nandun talaga sa school. Kapag may production sa talaga nai-involve kayong lahat. So, na-encourage ako. Tapos, towards end of grade school, napasok naman ako sa theater company ni Father James B. Reuter. Sa college, napunta naman ako sa Tanghalang Ateneo. Doon talaga ako siguro nag-blossom as a character actor. Yun ang background ko na okay tong hilig. Pero the past 10 years or so, tsaka ko lang na pwede pala na medyo ito lang yung ginagawa ko. Na ito yung buhay ko at ito yung kinabubuhay ko.
We're doing an improv show tonight. What that means is that we are mounting the stage with nothing prepared in advance.
Strictly speaking, yung improvisational theater, kahit na anong performance na bago ka pumasok ng stage, wala kang prepare na script, wala kang prepare na kahit ano. Tapos pag tapak mo sa entablado, tatanungin mo sa audience, in some ways, anong gusto niyo makita ngayon? Yung journey ko sa improv. I was already doing TV at that time. Tapos parati ako niyaya, mag-stand up ka. Pero at that time wala naman talagang resource kung ano bang stand up. Basta ka lang tas okrayin mo lang sila. Na-off lang ako kasi hindi ganun yung style ko. Don't get me wrong, may mga magagaling talaga doon na ina-admire ko talaga. So, naghanap pa ako ng mga source. Tapos, finally, nahanap ko Paul Sills Workshops. At si Paul Sills, if you look at his resume, siya yung founder ng Second City, Chicago, which was the pinaka-mother of all comedy clubs, sketch, comedy, improv clubs in Chicago. Pangalawa, nanay niya si Viola Spolin. Up to 50 to 60% of the games that are done, theater games, are called Spolin games. Kasi siya nag-imbento noon. Nanay niya yon. I wrote. He offered 2 workshops that summer. Natanggap ako.
Mga estranghero, mula sa kung saan, mula sa kung kailan.
Nung umuwi ako, 6 months wala akong ginawa. Kasi natakot ako sa knowledge and parang takot pa akong i-put into practice yung theory. 6 months later, tinawagan ako ng 2 tao. Basically, sinabi na, pa-workshop ka, hindi ka nagtatayo ng grupo. Mahiya ka naman sa sarili mo. Tapos nagtayo na ako ng grupo from that time on.
Breakwater? Group day. Group day. Okay, what we're gonna do right now is we're going to sing about group dates sa Breakwater.
Para siyang extreme sports para sa isang actor dahil wala ka mang panghahawakan kundi ang how quick you are on your feet. Growth as a person rin, malaki ang natutulong ng very active improv kasi yung pinaghuhugutan mo talaga wala kang choice kundi paghugutan ng sarili mong buhay at sarili mong experiences.
And that is why we would always go on a date to Breakwater. But soon nabitin kami doon, I really wanted to give her more. Kaya after Breakwater, I showed her the big gun of Corregidor.
Everyone can do improv. Yes, that's true. But not everyone will pay to watch you do improv. Gusto namin na dumami mga improv groups kasi parang yung parang yung you can't have a band scene kung isa lang ang banda.
Never in my wildest dream that I thought I would be in this profession.
Connie de Gracia po. Connie de Gracia.
I wanted to be a doctor, actually. Yeah, that is my dream up to now.
Hindi disgrasya. Connie disgrasya.
I was a lost soul when I got to college. I was in social sciences first. Sabi ko, anong ginagawa ko dito? Hindi ko naiintindihan to, puro papers. So I transferred, which was speech and drama. Doon na nagsimula. Good thing, God is good. Inano pa rin ako where I should be. When I got into this profession, my scope of understanding became very wide. Because when we do acting, we study a lot of characters. There is a background as to why the person is very bad. So parang doktor ka na rin, di ba? Kasi inaaral mo sila para mabigyan mo sila ng buhay.
The problem is, kami ang pinagsusolve mo ng mga problema ng botas ng script mo.
Botas?
Yeah, and
In every role, in every project that I get into, I try to make it a point to make it very different from the last one. These things I need to master. Because it's not only the psyche that you get into, it's also the physical appearance. Least appealing for me as an actor in this acting business is it's hard to haggle for your worth, especially now with all these independent films, tapos television because they go to theater people.
Ang character ko, so bago din ang lines?
Yes po.
So ano na ngayon?
Wala naman po kayong sasabihin, emote lang po kayo.
It's a known fact that television work is really just for bread and butter for us. For film, it's a lot, better than television. Somehow, with stage and film, meron kang preparation. Ang mahirap naman sa film, you don't start from the beginning. So, di ba, staggered. So, ang problema mo naman doon is the continuation of your emotion. Ang stage kasi, nagsisimula ka sa umpisa, so yung growth ng, ng emotion mo, diretso. Sa stage, when you're asked to go for rehearsals, the 4-hour rehearsals is a 4-hour rehearsals. Hindi ka pwedeng mag-cut. Pag hindi mo na-hit, it's a bad night. Yun na lang.
Miski kalahating kilo. Kalahating kilo nga ako.
Maybe a cliche, but every role I do is a challenge for me. I give a lot of time, effort, and learning to every play I do. I still want to do a lot of good films. I am still dreaming and hoping that at my age, I will still have good roles. I will still be doing meaty good roles. I really wish there will be a lot of good writers because that's the life, eh? You don't have good scripts, you don't have good stories, no good films. Why do I act? I think it's something that I know and do well. Kasi mahirap if you go into something that you don't know and you're not good at it. So, syempre, it's a sort of, for me, it's an upliftment.
Eh, di pag nakaupo ka na, yun ang unahin mo.
Hindi. Minimum basic needs ang unahin ko. Yun ang kailangan ng mga tao dito.
We exist here for something, right? There is a reason why we're here. And I think I am here because I need to impart something to the people.
I see dance as a frame by which you view things. It's the only way I parang learn life. So parang it chose me. That's why I say it chose me. I started dance at age 12. Even my first lesson, I really enjoyed it so much. Inulit-ulit ko yun for 1 week mag-isa. Mga school performances, that's when parang my mom discovered na I had talent. So, I went to a ballet school. Dire-diretso na from there on. I left for abroad, early 80s, late 70s. And then, I came back home after EDSA. Walang ibang gumagawa ng mga sayaw na feeling ko somebody can do. So I started doing it. What is dance in our culture? Sabi nila kasi ballet is a Western art form. So hinanap ko talaga. Nakita ko yung process, nakita ko yung way dito sa Pilipinas. Nahanapin mo yung contemporary pero nakaugat sa kultura mo, yung context. Gusto ko lang hanapin yung sayaw and paano maging artist na dancer sa Pilipinas. Hindi dancer lang, dance artist. Then it became this philosophy, this whole aesthetic, this way of doing things na was called independent dance. I was both my own producer and choreographer and dancer. I had my first concert sa UP Theater. Akalain mo, I produced myself. Laki-laki noon, hindi ko naman pupuno. Anyway, I was asked by the Cultural Center of the Philippines that I could avail of a venue grant. Pero hindi pwede individual. So namili ako ng name, Dance Forum. But I like the idea of forum kasi it's a dialogue, other artists, other arts. 1995 nabuo yung Dance Forum. My first concert was 1994. Yung repeat, nasa CCP na. Yun, Dance Forum na yung tawag doon. Yung discipline na kahit ba pagod ka, kahit ano bang nararamdaman mo, papasok ka sa studio, hahanapin mo yung katawan mo. Kasi yung dance is an ephemeral art, it's a now art. You might have had a great performance last night, but you go zero every day. And that's the discipline you should always have. And that whole ritual of going into the work is already the work. Kasi when you're dancing, I feel that my life is so right at that moment. Pilipino, maliit, maitim. Dun sa, at a certain point in the dance history, that's not valued kasi you have to be tall and thin and wide, you know? But later, now that it's more contemporary, the uniqueness of the dancer mas nakikita. So ngayon yung labanan yung choreography, sa ideas. Sa contemporary, para sa akin yung mapagbigay na artist, yung bang nagde-dare sa harap mo. Parang hindi siya in control sa sarili niya. Binigay niya sa mundo, binigay niya sa moment. At kung mangyari, sabay kayo, yun yung generosity kasi parang wala siya eh. Yung ego niya wala dun eh. Pag sasabihin, usually, napaka-esoteric ni Myra. Eh, yun ang sayaw. Oo.
Sabi nila kasi, lagi, pag napapanood nila ako, ang husay-husay mong aktor. Pero parang, nasabi ko, in my humor, sinasabi ko, ay, salamat po, pero makasalanan akong tao.
Di makaiwas sa tukso simula pa kay Eva. Tanga! Talagang tanga! Kaming dalawa na nga lamang. Tatanga-tanga pa!
Na-feature nga ako sa magazine eh. Tatay ni John Lloyd, bumigay. Sino yun? Ako lang. Interview pa eh. Oh. Kasi nakita nila ako namamalimos sa Forbes Park. Hindi ko alam kung bakit ako namamalimos.
Ang sarap ng pansit, Itay.
I was in grade 5. So, pero ang tatay ko ay Philippine Coast Guard. Ito yung art benefits nila eh. Benepisyo nila sa mga anak ng ordinaryong sundalo. Kami binibigyan ng summer workshop sa Nayong Pilipino. So, ang pinili ko, drama. Ang naging teacher ko si Onofre Pagsanghan. Mas marami magagandang babae doon sa drama kaysa doon sa dance. Kasi grade 5 ako.
Huwag mo lang ako titignan. Huwag mo lang akong titignan na wala kang sinasabi na parang minumura mo ako sa iyong isipan. Magsalita ka!
And then, nung first year high school ako, pinahanap ako ni Onofre Pagsanghan. Kasi nag-open yung Philippine High School for the Arts. Tapos binigyan akong scholarship. Tapos nagdire-diretso na. Kasi nakita ko yung floor, pwede tayo kumuha ng lakad lang. Tapos after Philippine High School for the Arts, ay dumiretso na ako sa Cultural Center. So, dire-diretso na ako sa Bulwagang Kantipala. Nagsimula ako bilang propsman, assistant stage manager ni Joey Nombres, naging aktor, tapos naging direktor. So doon, dami ko natutunan. And then dumating ang Tanghalang Pilipino, dumating ang PETA, and, ayun, Sinimalaya. At ngayon nandito ako to create a theater ministry. Actually, performing arts ministry. Pinanganak ako sa isang ospital ng militar. Masaya dahil unang-una laging wala mga tatay namin. But it was a beautiful childhood. Paano ito nakakatulong sa akin sa pagiging artista? Kasi unang-una, ang batang hindi nakapaglaro ay hindi magaling umarte. Play requires you to have a playmate. It is playing. That is the essence of acting. For me, pero huwag niyo paniwalaan. Merong isang bata doon na polio victim. So pag naglalakad siya, tinutukso namin siya ng pipipipom-pipom. Pipipipom-pipom-pipom. Tapos yung bata gumaganon-ganon. Ito lagi ko naalala sa piyesa ko, lagi sa Children's Theater. Lagi ako may piyesang pipom. Inaalay ko doon sa batang yun na pinaglalaroan. Nagiging nagiging itis para sa akin yung pagsansala, yung ang teatro, sinasansala mo yung parang sinasabi mo, sorry hindi ko alam, parang I don't want to talk about atonement It's like a washing machine siguro for me. The highlight of my career is being a father. Lahat ng papel ko ngayon, ama o lolo, hindi ko magagampanan yun na hindi ako nagkaanak So I have two beautiful children. Responsibility of every actor to teach. Ito yung ang paborito ko nung pag nagturo ulit ako. Mga bata. From play to play.
When you help, the feeling is different. Siguro, ang positive effect nun is that, lalo na yung tinutulungan mo.
Katulong ang tumulong sa akin. Maintenance sa makiling. Inampun nila ako, pinakain nila ako, pinatawa nila ako, binigay nila binalik nila yung gulugod ng aking dignidad.
When I first started, other artists na talagang hindi ko nga alam kung bakit parang naniwala sila sa akin. That's spark of encouragement when you're really insecure and don't have a body of work. Laking bagay nun. Na i-embrace ka ng isang community.
Maybe as much as 30-40% of people who approach us to do special shows for them, it's always fundraising shows for somebody else.
For me, it's just a matter of just helping out people, I think. Kahit ako lang mag-isa.
The very nature of our show cannot happen without help and interaction from an audience. And it works.
When people rally towards a certain cause or that's very clear, it's very heartfelt to them, they do help each other. Yeah, I think parang ang pagtulungan, yung basis nun is a shared aspiration.
Get involved with the efforts right now. Again, Theatre Actors Guild, the Actors Welfare, there are efforts to organize and help each other na.
That's part of being a part of the bayanihan tradition na yung pagtulong, pagbibigay ng walang hinihinging kapalit.
Saan ka pwedeng bumili ng pisong sukat, asin, isang stick ng sigarilyo, isang piraso ng papel, isang kilo ng simento, isang gatang ng bigas. Dito lang sa Pilipinas, only in the Philippines. Ahay, ahay, ahay. Saan ka makakatagpo sa bawat banyo ng tabo? Sa halip ng hintuturo, ang panturo ay nguso. Bukang bibig, malapit lang, 3 bundok man ang layo. Dito lang sa Pilipinas, only in the Philippines. Ahay! 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 Saan ka makakarinig? Palayaw na, makukulit. Junjun Jeje, Bok Bekbek, Lot Len at Lek. May Lola Baby at Lolo Boy, lahat ay tito at tita. Dito lang sa Pilipinas, only in the Philippines.